How is magical realism connected to Latin American literature? Have you ever wondered how magical realism shapes the stories we read in Latin American literature? This unique narrative style has a fascinating connection to the region's culture and history. Magical realism emerged in the mid-20th century, blending realistic portrayals of everyday life with fantastical elements that feel completely normal. It creates a world where the magical and the ordinary coexist without question. The roots of magical realism in Latin America are tied to the region's diverse history. Indigenous traditions, colonial influences, and post-colonial realities all play a role in shaping this literary form. Writers use magical realism to express the complexities of Latin American identity. It reflects the surreal nature of life in a place where myth, history, and politics intertwine. One of the first authors to articulate this style was Alejo Carpentier, a Cuban novelist. He described it as lo real maravilloso, meaning the marvelous real. This concept highlights how extraordinary elements are naturally present in Latin American life. However, magical realism balances the real and the magical, rather than creating an entirely supernatural world. Gabriel Garcia Marquez's novel, 100 Years of Solitude, is a prime example of magical realism. The fictional town of Macondo serves as a microcosm of Latin American history and culture. In this novel, magical events, like characters ascending to heaven or ghosts appearing, happen alongside everyday occurrences. This blend illustrates the genre's matter-of-fact tone towards the fantastical. Magical realism also serves as a tool for critique in Latin American literature. It allows authors to address issues like historical injustices and colonial oppression. By presenting alternative realities, writers challenge dominant Western narratives. This narrative strategy critiques social and political issues while celebrating local myths and beliefs. In essence, magical realism is deeply connected to Latin American literature. It merges the ordinary with the extraordinary, capturing the multifaceted nature of the region's identity and history. Works like 100 Years of Solitude showcase how this style reflects the complexities of life in Latin America. Through community engagement and literary discussions, readers can appreciate the richness of this genre and its impact on literature.